Shalom. It's your brother Kasha Kwala coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone to rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. All right, today is going to be centered around looking at that man in the mirror, yourself. I'm going to go ahead and read 2 Corinthians 13:5 real quick. It says, examine yourself whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How that Yahweh Shai Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates? Right, and the point of the matter I want to bring out is, of course, examine yourselves. But when it says, know ye not your own selves. So on your day-to-day walk, you should know what's going on in your mind, of course, because, it's your spirit. No other man can know what's going on in your mental space other than the omnipotent power, the Heavenly Father. Okay? But don't you know yourself? So every single day you have to look that man in the mirror regardless of if you want to or not. Every single day you have to confront him. Okay? Because every single day we are shedding off the old man. If you were perfect, you wouldn't be on this earth. Simple. You would have been translated by now. And from what I see, we're still here. We have a lot of work to do. All right. So therefore, you have to look yourself in the mirror every single day, confront that old man, and keep shaking him off. All right. Because we're here. We fall short of the glory every single day, like it says in the book of Romans. I want to say that's like Romans 3. Okay. Matter of fact, let me pull that up. I don't want to just speak idly. See, Romans, the 3rd chapter. I want to say it's that. Romans 3 and like 23. Yeah, that's it. It says, for we have all sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High. And every man know what he falls short on. Even if you, regardless if you, let it be known, or it's just something you keep within that's between you and the Heavenly Father. That's why it says, don't you know your own selves? That brings me to this precept here too. Also in the book of Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 2. 1 Corinthians 2 and 11, it says, for what man knoweth the things of a man? Simple. What man knoweth the things of a man? No man knows the things of another man. That man is his own man. Simple. Okay? Now, we do know, according to Proverbs 16 and 1, the preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue coming from the Lord. But that man will know the arrangements that are being placed inside of his mind. Only him, okay? So even so, when you know in yourself and examine yourself, this is what you call perceptual thinking, okay? Perceptual thinking. I had this article right here, all right? And that's the first form of thinking because it's the most used on a day-to-day basis because it's so intimate with yourself. So it says this is the simplest form of thinking where you perceive the things based on your own limited number of life experiences. So this is something that's dealing with yourself, okay? The things that you've been through. Your Ecclesiasticus 34th chapter. Your travels, okay? These are the things that you've gone through, the things that you know about yourself that no others know. Simple. It says it is also known as concrete thinking, as you only perceive things that you've actually experienced. This is what you can call quote unquote, and you can take this in a negative connotation, or if you see the bigger picture, you could take it as a positive connotation. Pretty much concrete or perceptual thinking is selfish thinking. In a sense, you have to be selfish at times, especially in this truth. You do, because you are walking your own walk. Nobody else is walking it for you. You have to have a form of righteous selfishness, you could say. Okay? There's a balance with everything. You do have to do this. Look, Yahweh Shai. Okay, prime example. Peter over here talking about, I want to get on the, I want to, die and you don't have to. The Lord's like, nah, bro, I got to do this. This is what I need to do. But ultimately, what he needed to do was for all of us. So there's a balance to it. It's the same thing for you with perceptual thinking. Most people in the world practice this 100%, which is a lack of balance. Because you practice perceptual or concrete thinking 100%, you are just a selfish asshole. You care about nothing and nobody but your goddamn self. And according to Philippians, the second chapter, we are not to be that damn selfish. Okay? I'm just going to read it really swiftly. All right? This is Philippians 2 and 4. It says, look, not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. Okay? Matter of fact, I'll start at 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, which vainglory equals empty pride. But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. Let's flow into verse 4. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. Exactly. So that's a form of selflessness. Okay? You have to have both. Because if you're so selfless, you're not even focusing on what you have in turn. Therefore, you're not really practicing what it's saying right here in 2 Corinthians 13 and 5 with examining yourselves, because you're so busy examining other individuals, which can in turn get you in some shit too. Because you're not always supposed to be people watching or, keeping a hawk eye on bros. Like, you ain't fucking up either. We fall, like I read in Romans 3, we fall short of the glory every single day. Judges 5 and 11 is there in place for a reason. What is that? Isaiah 64, I want to say in like verse 6 or something like that, where it says, what? Your righteousness is filthy rags? That's in place for a reason, because we all have our issues and our shortcomings. But that's why we examine ourselves, and that's why you have to get to know yourself. Right? Some people don't even know themselves fully. Okay? We're still learning about our own selves. So this is back to 1 Corinthians 2 and 11. It says, for what man knoweth the things of a man, save the spirit of a man which is in him? Even so the things of the Most High knoweth no man, but the Spirit of the Most High. Exactly. That's why it says that. Matter of fact, I'll get that real quickly. It's another classic script, Isaiah 55. Let's see. Y'all already know where I'm going with this. Let me just find it real quick. Oh, I'm tripping here. It's not Isaiah 55. Yeah, it is. I'm tripping. Salaki. Isaiah 55 and 8. It says, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. Exactly. It says, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. Right. It says, for as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So we will never be able to comprehend the mental state of Yahweh. That's just not happening. And keep quite real with you, in this fleshly body, we're not even going to get to the point where we can understand the mental state of every single person around us. We can discern through actions and through speech, way people move and things of that nature. And that's just enough to get us by, to keep ourselves safe. Okay. But the actual thoughts that are created inside of the individual's mind, we don't know. That's why it's pivotal to self-examine yourself, because sometimes you can even get across everything that you want to say to somebody in your mind to show how you really feel, you know what I'm saying, or really what you're really thinking. I want to say in the book of Romans, it talks about how the Spirit intercedes for us when we can't fully utter what we want to say because of this chain of darkness, man. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to 1 Corinthians 2. I'm gonna start at 10. It says, "But the Most High hath revealed them unto us, and these are the mysteries." Okay. It says, by his spirit. For the spirit searching all things, yeah, the deep things of the Most High. Right. And that reminds me of a precept in Psalm 92. Okay. It says, "What, O Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep." There's no way for us to comprehend the mind of the Lord, because we can't even fully comprehend the minds of others or even our damn selves. Not Salakia, not our damn selves, or even ourselves. Okay. We still got work to do on ourselves. That's why it's pivotal to examine yourself every single day and to know yourself. Look at that man in the mirror. Do some perceptual thinking. Do some concrete thinking about your own life experiences and things that go on a day-to-day basis. Really be in tune with yourself, man. All right, it's like watching one of those superhero movies. They end up getting the power for the first time, don't know how to control it, but they hone in and they start learning themselves. You see? They start focusing on themselves, okay? To be a better individual, know how to mold and shape themselves to be something that is beyond the potential, man. It's the same thing that we need to do in the spirit. We need to self-examine constantly. We need to face that man in the mirror, and we need to confront that old man and shed that shell off to become new every day, man. What's the word? Kainos in the Greek, which means to be new or refresh. We should be doing that every single day. Don't you know your own selves? Okay? So, I just wanted to come with this swift lesson just to, exhort brothers just to face that man in the mirror one time, two times, every day. You know what I'm saying? Face him. All right? Face him. And be better every single day. So, Lord willing, this was edifying and encouraging. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Echakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, to rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 and first fruit, Brother Kashakwala. Until the next time, Shalom.